What's up, guys? How are you? Welcome into a Monday morning episode of the Daily Juice Podcast with me, Matt Perrault at Sports Talk Matt. To follow me on Twitter, this podcast being brought to you by OmahaSteaks.com. You guys can go to OmahaSteaks.com right now. $30 off a qualifying order with the promo code JUICE for Father's Day. Get dad, get your uncle, grandfather, get somebody some phenomenal steaks and or other things. They got seafood, they've got pork, they got chicken, they got all sorts of amazing things right there at omahasteaks.com. Minimum order may be required. Check the site for details, but definitely go to omahasteaks.com. Give dad something he wants this Father's Day. The gift of the grill, the gift of great meat at omahasteaks.com. Promo code JUICE. All right, so we had a very good week. All right, good 3 weeks. This is always fun when things are rolling. We went 3-1 yesterday, up 1.97 units. We were up over 6.5 units, I believe the math is, for the week. That's really good. And when you're cooking and things are going well, you want things to continue. I am sort of one of those pessimistic types people, and I keep on going, all right, this is great. When does the bottom fall out? Like the bottom's going to fall out at some point, just because the bottom always falls out. So, we are sitting here nearly up double digits. The NBA now, we did well yesterday with 2 bets cashing. We were up 2 units on the full unit bets yesterday. So now we're approaching, up 17 units or so in the NBA. Props go 1-1 again. So we're consistently going 1-1 in the NBA player props market. So I think we're 19-19 now. So it's, we're a little bit down under like 0.7 on that. But, the full unit bets have been very good. So Heat played well in the first quarter. Miami got a little cold in the second quarter, and then they were absolutely ridiculous in the fourth quarter. They win the game outright. Look, I still think Denver wins the series, okay? Can Miami shoot over 60% in the fourth quarter? How many times can they do that? They are the biggest make or miss team. You want to talk about why Miami won? They didn't miss. They hit everything. When you hit everything, I don't care what type of defense you're playing, you're going to win on most games when you're shooting over 60% in the fourth quarter. That's what Miami did. And it wasn't, Jimmy Butler, again, wasn't really a big factor. It was everybody else. So when you bomb it from 3 and shoot 50% from behind the arc, you're going to win a lot of games in the NBA. You're going to win games, period. That's basketball. So how many times can Miami do that? It's going to be the question for this series. If they shoot like that in the fourth quarter, Miami is going to win this series. I don't think they're going to. I think Michael Malone will make the adjustments. But last night, kind of a predictable outcome. +3, +8.5. Both those bets come in. I thought Denver would win. I was wrong about that. I took an in-game pick 'em on Denver. I missed on that, but I got +4.5. Got lucky with that. I'm losing by 3. So pretty good game overall. 1-1 on the props for me. 3-1 overall. But then we haven't even factored in the Marlins win. We haven't factored in that we are now 11-5. 11-5, up 5.3 units, fading the A's blindly. They were up. The A's were up 5-1 yesterday. I thought that was dead. They lost 7-5. Marlins won. Today, we have the Pirates at plus money again. Doesn't matter who's starting. Doesn't matter who's playing. We're just blindly betting it. At some point, it's going to catch up with us. We're getting to the part of the schedule where I was kind of like, I don't know, but over 16 times betting this, we're 11-5. This is incredible. So that number of being up over 6.5 units last week does not include all the number of times we hit with the fading the A's. So that number is not even, we've had a very good couple of weeks here with the Daily Juice. So I appreciate you guys hanging out. I appreciate you guys being here. It's been a lot of fun to be in the Discord channel. It's been a lot of fun each and every week here for the last 3 weeks. So what are we doing on a Monday? There's an argument going on, by the way, is when does the week begin? The week begins on Monday, okay? I'm not a very, somebody who's very religious, but the Sunday ending of the week is what I've always believed, okay? Sunday's the end. It's not the beginning of the week. It's the end of the week. It's the day of rest. So Sunday is when we end the week. Sorry if that bothers you. That's how I do it, okay? Monday morning, you get up, go to work, start the work week on a Monday. Start the week in general. 5 days, Monday to Friday, Saturday, Sunday. On the weekend, we start it going into a Monday. So this is a new week for us here on a Monday. Obviously, Pirates run line. Not official because I can't trust it, but I'm betting it, okay? It's plus money. It's 1 unit down on Pirates run line against the A's today. But I do have another baseball bet for today, and it's an early game, so take note of this. The Red Sox and the Rays are playing an early game. Red Sox are starting Brian Bello. Now, McClanahan's going 8-1 McClanahan. He's phenomenal, okay? Brian Bello, in the month of May for the Boston Red Sox, has a 2.67 ERA. He's 3-2, opposing batting average of 243. 8 earned runs so far given up in 5 starts. He's been good. Now, the Red Sox defense is embarrassing. They gave up a Little League home run yesterday to the Rays. Hopefully, the Red Sox play decent defense here, okay? So, the total's 9. First 5 is 4.5. I'm a little concerned about the bullpens, okay? It's an earlier game. Bello's been pretty good. The total is 4.5 for the first 5, okay? Bello has been, over his last 5 starts, 1 earned run, 2, 1, 2, and 2. He's been very good. He's been good at home. Last time starting up against the Reds, he went 4 innings, 1 earned run. He doesn't go very deep into games, okay? So I don't want to go and bet the under 9 knowing what might happen with the bullpens. Go with, the Red Sox scored a bunch of runs against Seattle, but he went 5 innings at home, 1 earned run against Seattle. Against Toronto, 5 innings, 2 earned runs, okay? But 4 runs were given up because the defense was the problem. Hopefully, Brian Bello gets some defense behind him because Shane McClanahan's just been absolutely tremendous for the Rays. And they actually let him go a little bit. 5 2/3 last time out, 2 earned runs. Last time against Toronto, 7 innings, 1 earned run. Milwaukee, 7 innings, no earned runs. The Yankees touched him up a little bit, 4 innings for 4 runs. Baltimore, 6 innings, no earned runs. Under 4.5 runs, first 5. Early game, first game of the day in Major League Baseball. We're taking Red Sox, Rays under. A little bit of the Red Sox are the number 1 team to the over in baseball right now at home. So I know it's a little scary. I get it. Kind of going against myself here, but Shane McClanahan, 8-1 with a 2.07 ERA. Don't think the Boston Red Sox score more than a run off him in the first 5. Hopefully Bello holds it together. 1.14, minus 114. Under, get this at FanDuel, by the way, under 4.5 runs, first 5, Red Sox and the Rays. Now, hockey, okay? So most of you are now fading, by the way, are fading the A's. So, it's basically I'm giving you 2 bets in baseball. But here are 2 bets in hockey. I think the Panthers are going to win Game 2. It's plus 124 here in Vegas for the Panthers to win Game 2. Much like the Heat bounced back and won Game 2, I think the Panthers are going to bounce back and win Game 2. Here's why. I think the Panthers needed to play a game to get under their belt. Okay, that game got away from them in the 3rd period. It was close. It was 2-2 in the 3rd, and then it just kind of everything went away. And I think Bobrovsky will be much better tonight. I do. I don't think you're going to see the same rustiness. I think he'll be sharp. I think he'll be better. I think Hill, I don't know. I think Hill could have given up a couple of goals here in the game. I do think the under is a good play, but I'm a little concerned that if I'm a little concerned about the total. Okay, Vegas could give out a bunch of goals. We saw it in the earlier series, like against the Oilers, where Vegas won 5-1, and then here came the Oilers. They swung back and they won 5-1. Vegas won big, 5-2. I'm concerned that here maybe the Florida Panthers win 5-2 and they win going away. So I'm a little concerned about betting the under 5.5. I still think this has the potential to be an over series, but I'm betting Panthers money line, plus 124 for 1 unit. Florida to even up the Stanley Cup Finals at 1 game apiece. And first period, I'm going with the under. We bet the over in Game 1. I'm betting the under in Game 2. Vegas scored. Vegas won the game. Scored late in the second period, in the first period for the second goal. They won the game. I think it's 1-0 at best. In fact, I wouldn't be shocked if it's 0-0 after the first period between these 2 teams. I think both teams are going to be much better defensively here early in this game. I think they'll settle into the series a little bit. It's minus 110, 1.1 units down, under 1.5 goals, first period, Vegas and the Florida Panthers. Okay, so 3 bets officially going here today on a Monday. Red Sox Rays under 4.5 runs in the first 5. Under 1.5 goals, Vegas and Florida here in the first period at -110. And Panthers money line at +124. Not a huge day. Not a ton in action, but it's a Monday. Let's not get off too crazy of a start. Let's just have a nice, easy, casual, fun Monday. Watching the game 2 of the Stanley Cup Finals. My name is Matt Perrault. Follow me on Twitter at SportsTalkMatt each and every morning. It is the Daily Juice Podcast. Always being brought to you by OmahaSteaks.com.